Okay. Hopefully I got some of the kinks worked out. Just want to make sure that we can do a sound test. I haven't had time to test the software. So hopefully everything's going alright. Okay. We're good. Just make sure we get other people. I'm not sure if other people are aware, which I will admit I haven't been following this game that closely. Alright, so I guess we'll get started. So it's finally here, Jacksmith Weapons and Warriors. Now this is a little bit different for me. As you may know, I'm more familiar with the Papa Louie franchise. I'm not so familiar with some of other flipline games such as Jacksmith and even Cactus McCoy. I've heard of them, but I never really played them. So this is going to be a first for me. So please bear with me as I get through this. So I just get started here. And it's kind of similar, the game area. It's just a little bit more medieval. Let's see. It's going to be Nikki, of course. Oh, okay. Meet Jacksmith, a very talented blacksmith and his furry apprentice, Scout. Jacksmith enjoyed his job, but sometimes the horseshoes and hinges weren't paying the bills. Across the lowlands lived the royal Plumfeather family. Okay. King Plumfeather and his wife Hildred had ruled over the land for many years. Okay. Beyond Alpine Ridge lived a lonely wizard named Dudley. I'm gonna have to remember these names. He was obsessed with the king's beautiful daughter Liliana, that makes sense. That's a typical medieval story. It's all about love here. Using his staff and barrage of spells, he kidnapped her and amassed an army of vile creatures. Oh wow. He set a reward for any brave soul who could save his daughter. I guess that's where we come in. Here we are. We need the money. So we packed up and hit the road. Desperate times call for desperate measures. The cry to follow his weapon. It's not a specialty. You're just going to need some help. I guess that's where we come in. Okay. So this is the lowlands. This is the first day. So I guess we kind of gotta start crafting here. Man, let's see. I like how this still feels like a game area. So let's see. Wait. Oh, okay. Click to take a weapons order. We want to craft him a sword. Okay. Let's see. We have 4 crafting stations. Let's start with this one. You can only craft swords right now. Okay. Click the mold. And then we have a metal. We have a copper one. Alright, and it says wait for the copper to melt, so we just do this. It's ready to pour, so pull the chain down. Okay. Oh crap, I went too fast. Okay, I should have done it like more carefully. Okay, hold on, let's go back. Wait, can we go back? Hold on, let's scrap it. Okay, it won't let me scrap it. It says it's a tutorial, so we'll be fine. So, need a hammer, click on the edges. Okay. Yeah, no guys, I went too fast with the mold. Okay, so we built the handle by dropping parts of it. So, we're gonna release the guard's end. Probably in the middle here. Okay. And then drop a grip. I'm using this as a reference. Okay. And drop a cap, which is gonna be like right here. Alright. It looks a little bit weird because I did the mold too fast. But since it's a tutorial, yeah, I messed up there. Yeah, I totally forgot to. Well, I didn't forget, but I wasn't keeping track of this game as I have with other ones. Okay, so let's see if I can do this a little bit better. So this is this one. Longsword. Let me have some copper. So, okay. This part's easy. Okay. Now let's pull. Now it had to be more, not as quick. Hold on. Okay, you know what? Let me try again. Yeah, no, I think I kind of screwed it myself with the copper. No, I still have a limited, so I'll be fine. Let me see if I can find like a good pouring. Remember, guys, I'm not as familiar with Jacksmith as other games, so. Okay. Okay, I think I did it better. Much better. Okay, so now we can do the hammer. There's the one here. Okay. Hey, build the handle crooked, your sword will have as much durability, so let's not make it crooked. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this should be better than the first one. Nice. Okay, I think we already got the handling. Well, obviously more better than me because I'm not good at this game. Well, not yet. I'm trying here. Just bear with me, guys. I never played Jacksmith before. This is my first time. But so far, it doesn't seem too bad. It looks like like a medieval weapon version of a Game Maria. There's like steps and like, you know, kind of like taking people's orders. And it's like same learning curve, you know, as long as you get the hang of it, you should be able to do fine. Okay, I went a bit too far on that one. It's like a little bit of space there, but that's fine. This is just a tutorial. We're still learning here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Hello, Fredo, welcome. Okay, time is money. Okay, so we gotta be quick. They look just like rupees. They look just like rupees from Zelda. Okay, so we're going to battle. How well you build your weapons depends how you do well. Okay, so it looks like they battle by themselves. See, I'm not doing anything, so I guess they're doing it by themselves. So I guess the only thing we do is make the weapons. That's why it's called Jacksmith, because we're forging it. But the battles they're doing by themselves, it looks like. Okay, I messed up on the first weapon, but I did pretty good on weapons 2 and 3, so we should be fine. I didn't realize the currency looks so much like rupees from Zelda. That's pretty cool. I think that's all of them. Okay, I was like, do we have to battle the chest too? I'm like... Arrow 1 is harder. Oh boy, okay. Well, let's see. So, of course... Nice, okay. And let's see, we got some... Well, it's not really showing what I found, unless I hit continue. Okay, so now we have the bow. So, okay, I got the sword down. Not sure how the bow is gonna work, so I guess that's what the tutorial was for. So let's see. Okay, Okay, we get it. So I think he's gonna start ordering for a bow now. Okay, so let's see how the bow works. We can craft bows now. So we have a simple bow, okay. So we still put the materials in. Click the back button, make other weapons orders, and switch to our station. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's because we're gonna be dealing with multiple, okay. Alright. Okay, so the bow doesn't seem too hard right now, so let's see. You need to stretch the bow, drive both arms upward to stretch the string. Try and make it straight. Okay, so let's see. Does it matter like how far? Because I can make it straight. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. You can only stretch it so far. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's kind of straight. And then we drive this towards the middle. Okay, arrowhead. And then the fletching. Okay. You can scrap a weapon, which will destroy the weapon, restore... Oh, so it does restore all parts. I thought we lose it. Okay, so that's good to know. That looks good, okay. Okay, so it's just a stretching. That can be a little bit problematic, but it doesn't seem too hard. Okay, so you want a sword. It's a good old sword. And I think what I'm gonna do is let this one cook, or melt, because we got another order here. Another sword. So we can do that while we wait. Okay, and then let that cook. Let's go to the other sword, because it looks like this one's ready, so we can start pulling it. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at this one. This one's also ready too. There's one to multitask while these other weapons are forging. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this one, and hopefully I won't take too long with this one. Okay, I went a bit too much there. I'm trying to make sure that everything's like white, more or less. Okay. Okay, I messed up there a little bit, but you know, we should still be fine. Okay. Let me see if touchscreen will work better, because my laptop is like a both touchscreen and this. So. Okay, so let's see. Whoops, wait a minute. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think this one's gonna be a bit better. There we go. Okay. Try moving your cursor over the currency and other items that fall on the ground after defeating the enemies. Oh, okay. I thought we just collected them automatically. I didn't realize we had to do the whole cursor thing. Okay, I'll keep that in mind with this battle. I had no idea you had to do that. Okay, so you collect it while you move your mouse. Okay. See, I thought you just, you know, once it falls, it collects automatically. I didn't realize you had to do all this. See, guys, this is exactly what I mean. I never played Jacksmith before, so I didn't know this is a gimmick here. I had no idea. But hey, you know what? I'm learning. Just like with these weapons, so... Okay, I get it. So, you do that. Okay. You guys might have to teach me a few tricks. Okay. This is not going as well as I thought. Oh, okay, so it's probably a tutorial, like, you won't win them all. Okay. Okay, so this, I should have gotten some stuff now, because I actually did move my cursor. I didn't realize you had to do that before. Okay. We got a new cannonball. I learned that's a new weapon we can forge. Yes, we'll see. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so we got some new monsters on the way. So we got that. Okay, so still 4 that we're gonna have to battle. Ooh, okay. So it looks like we got like a store too. Which we have 77. So I think we're fine now. Maybe some arrows. Okay, we might need some because we don't have anything. Might need to get this one. I should have got the weapons from... Okay. I guess we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh wait, I forgot to take their order. See, but here's the thing. Do I even have a bow? Hold on. You crafted enough ore to crown the bronze. It's even stronger. We have more limited supply. Oh, so copper is always unlimited. I thought there was like a limited amount of copper. I didn't realize, yeah, I didn't realize we had like a limited amount, just weaker. Gotcha. Okay. Hopefully I didn't do it too bad there. Okay, let's see. Can we go further? I think maybe a little bit. Let's try it like a little bit further. Okay, I think we can go a little bit further. Maybe not. Maybe bring this down a little bit. Okay. Let's put another one of these handles here. Oh wait, no. I was trying to put it there. Hold on. Bro, let me put it on. I guess it was too high. Okay. Oh, so we always have unlimited of something. It's just weaker. Okay. I didn't realize that. So, I guess that's what our things are for, so we can get like stronger weapons. Okay. Looks pretty good to me. Oh, a perfect. Technically. Okay. Hopefully we can do some more with the swords. Okay. So it looks like it's gonna be like an ongoing process. Let me pull this down, then I can get the other fighter. Okay. Also wants a sword. Oh, whoops, wrong one. You do this one. So I can definitely tell money's gonna be really important in this game. We wanna get some of the better materials for our weapons. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to the other one, and then we'll kind of speed run these things. Okay, I messed up there. Okay, you can use the wood you collected for new weapons. Yeah, that's why we're there. Okay, and you know what? Let's give them like the powerful one right there. There we go. Okay, I kind of messed up on the hammering. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so let's see if we can do a little bit better. Okay, I think this one's a little bit better. Okay, we got this handle. Okay, let's do one of these ones. There we go. Okay, I can see you're at level 90 already? This game just came out, how can you be that? Okay. You can now help your troops by firing cannonballs. Okay. So we can fire a cannonball. Okay. So it looks like we don't need to aim. It looks like the oh crap. I forgot my cursor. I was too focused on the cannonball. I totally forgot. Okay. Alright. Well, it looks like we won't right now. Cannonballs is just, you just need to recharge it. We need to be careful with like the loot. Because I think I dropped the ball on the first one. And it looks like I think my weapons will survive this one, but I don't think they'll survive the last one. They're kind of hanging on a thread. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we might not win this one. Because my weapon, yeah, it ran out. Okay. There's always the last one. Okay. Man, they don't really give out a lot of rupees though. Because I can't really get like a lot of the upgrades that I need for better weapons. Especially since they cost like 70 or 80 rupees for a thing. Okay. So he wants the double axe. Or, yeah, the axes. Double axe. So, looks like we're dealing with the same materials here. Just doing this for the sake of the tutorial. Okay. So let's see how the axes work. We have to build the axe head by attaching all 3 parts to the center. Drag each blade in the spine, releasing ones against center, keep them straight. Oh, this is going to be frustrating, I can tell. I mean, it looks like they all center up as you drag them. But yeah, but I can tell this is going to be frustrating. Okay. But I don't think I'm going to have that right. Oh, didn't realize I messed up there. Really? Okay, that one was better. Okay, that one was a little bit weird. Okay, but we're getting somewhere. Okay. This one wants a bow. And then, you know, let's do a bronze bow, why not? And then this one wants probably a sword, yeah. Okay. We only have enough material for a copper one, so. Okay, so this one should almost be ready. Yeah, okay, there it is. And I think the sword one is ready by now. Yeah. Oh crap. I went too quickly on the last one. Like, I think my finger slipped. Okay. That's kind of straight. Hold on. No, wait. No, that's fine. We'll use this handle for this one. There we go. Probably need to get better spears, though. Okay. This one's good. Oh, perfect. Nice. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use my finger for this one. Okay. There we go. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Let's use this one. Okay. So I think we're getting a better hang of this. Oh, they're key binded as well. Okay. So I need to... Okay, so and time is really important to get extra money for time. Okay, so I just need to use the cannonballs a little bit more often here. You gotta keep track of a lot of stuff here. Because it's very easy to lose stuff when you're not concentrated. Yeah, I was gonna save the next one for the next enemy because we were almost done with this one. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is what we make key binded because it's the number 1. Oh, okay. See, I saw that earlier, like this number 1. I didn't think that meant key binded. I thought that meant only had like 1 cannonball. And then when I found out we had unlimited, I got confused. So that's good to know. So I think it's gonna be the same thing. We might make it to the last enemy, but I don't think we're gonna be able to defeat it. Because our weapons are barely hanging on as is. Yeah, like we always get to the last one, but we can never defeat him. But it seems we've been making progress, so I'm not too disappointed. Got a bunch more stuff. And then we got the pig roast as a potential enemy, so we gotta be careful with that. So we're in a new environment now. I guess this is what you mean by islands. So we're seeing fire enemies. There are stronger elemental enemies, but some weapons and parts will help with different elements. So I think we need to keep that in mind. So hold on, let's go to the shop first. Okay, so these kind of help with the fire ones, I'm guessing. And we have enough for 2. Let's see what we can get. I'm probably gonna get most likely one of these arrows. And do we have enough for a grip? No, we're like 1 rupee short. I'm calling them rupees because they look like rupees from Zelda. Okay. I guess we only do that one then. That's fantastic. So each weapon type has its own elemental boost. Longhorns deal extra fire damage. So long swords, okay, that's what you meant. I was like longhorns. Too much of the UT mindset. Let's go back and see if there's like another person. Yeah, I had a feeling someone else was gonna be here. Okay, so this one doesn't have any fire properties, so that's fine. Okay, so this one should be ready to pull. And my finger slipped last time I was doing this, so it went down a little bit too quick. Okay, and since this was just copper, should be ready. Yes. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna go back here. Oh, looks like we got another order on our hands. Okay. And we can only do copper now because we kind of don't have enough bronze. Okay. So this is exactly like a Game Maria. You're just dealing with weapons. Okay. Kind of messed up that one a little bit. Okay, so let me go back to the axe. Oh, wait, no, let me go here, because this one is ready to pull. Okay. And then let's go back to the sword. Now I know I got some more stuff. Okay. Pretty good. Oh, it looks like we have another customer here. Let's craft their sword. So I guess there's like a way to tell whether you have customers. You kind of have this thing on the left hand here. That's good to know. Okay, so let's try the axe. So I'm gonna keep it in a circle. Okay, I think that one's fine. This is what I mean, like I feel this one's gonna be a pain. Okay, that one looks decent. Let me look at some of these other ones. Yeah, I had a feeling this one was going to be ready to pour. So I felt a little bit nervous doing the axe one because I felt it was taking too long. Okay, so let's go back to the axe. Let's put... Okay, this one's kind of like harder to line up, it looks like. Okay. But I think still did... Yeah, okay, we still did good. Okay, and then the sword, let's do the sword first. Okay. I can tell we definitely need to work a decent amount of days to get like good parts. Because like now we're back to the basic parts. But you do have resistance to the fire enemies, so this will definitely help though. Oh crap, I hit that twice on accident. So hopefully it doesn't impact us that much. Okay. So let's see how this handles. It's probably the same thing. We're probably gonna get to like the... We're probably gonna get to the last enemy, but we're not be able to beat it. Should I buy this game? I used to play it back then, but I feel like I was gonna get bored of it and be the waste of money. It seems good right now. For me, right now it's too early to tell, because, I mean, this is my first time with Jacksmith. I never played Jacksmith before this. I heard of it, but I never played it. So, I'm not the best judge to determine whether it's good or bad. Also, I have heard a lot of good things about this game from a lot of people. So, like, I feel like this is a game worth checking out. The price isn't too bad, especially since the game just came out. There is a sale. I mean, probably not by that much. It's only like $1 off, I'm guessing. Yeah, I have a feeling we won't be able to beat this, but we won't be able to beat the last one. Especially since we already lost one soldier. Or maybe we might be able to. No, I don't think we are. Especially after that blow. No. Yeah, come on, just attack. Just attack. Just attack. Yeah, I think we were able to get maybe like halfway. And then that's pretty much it. Yeah, we were close. Okay. But I think we did better. That's we've been leveling up so quickly. Okay, we did good with materials, not so good on parts though, which is unfortunate. I think this tells you what you unlock. You know, like these things at the bottom here. That's good to know. Okay. And then we know what enemies are coming our way, so a lot of fire enemies. Okay. We can finally get some of those handles. Let me see if we can do something about the arrows. Maybe get like another one of these. And then there was like, let's try this handle. We're dealing with a lot of fire enemies, so it's good to have fire resistant parts. Okay, so this one just wants a shield. So let's see how shields work. So same thing, we're going to, you know, craft. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope, okay. I think just for the tutorial, I'll probably just give it full attention. And then I'll worry about the other fighters in a little bit. Just want to see how the shield works. So it looks like for the shield, use a paint. So we have PB1, and then click and drag along the surface. Cover the whole surface for maximum power and keep painting until the paint meter is empty. Okay. So let's see. Okay, okay. You kind of don't have a lot of time to paint. I just realized. Okay, so let's put a crest. Okay. Oh, it's actually pretty easy. So you just got to put a crest in the middle and that's it. Okay. You have to be quick with the painting though, because I think the paint meter runs out pretty quickly. So you need to be quick with that. So keep that in mind. Okay. I think we have enough for like a bronze axe. We do. Man, I wish you can like click up here to switch between like the weapons. I don't like they have to go back and then here. Like wish we had like a quick change menu. Maybe there is and I'm not aware of it. Okay. Okay. You have to be like really quick. Okay, I think we did it on this one. Alright. Oh crap. I almost messed up this one. I had a feeling this was taking too long. Okay. Okay, I messed up at the end there. Okay. So I gotta be quick with a lot of these ones. Oh wait, hold on, let me go back. I just realized we can do one of the iron ones. I didn't realize we had enough for an iron. I didn't see it there. Let's do iron. Let's see how good iron is. Okay. So let's go back to this shield here. This one's pretty much done. I just had to attend to the other weapons. Okay, then we have the axe. Let's see. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, that looks fairly straight. Okay, this part I always mess up because I feel like I do like a little bit off. Oh no, I did good. Okay, we got a fire resistant handle, or for fire enemies, for that element. Okay. And then now I can focus my attention on this one. Oh, just in time. Just in time. So I guess iron doesn't take too long. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Here we go. And that should be good. And then I think we did good in time. Yes, we did. Okay, so let's see how we do. Hopefully we don't mess up too much. Okay. Yes, I am playing Jacksmith Weapons and Warriors. Oh crap, I missed those. Are you using a mouse or a T-pad? I'm using a touchpad or trackpad. I'm using this. I'm playing on a laptop, so yes, I'm using a touchpad or trackpad. Yeah, I did miss a few items. It's kind of hard to do this and then read like the chat, especially since you have to concentrate on so much. Okay, all right. I don't think we did too bad though. Should I buy this game? Oh wait, I did answer that question. Okay, so we got a few parts. I know I missed some, so okay, so this one should just be new enemies or just enemies here. It's not really anything new we need to do. Okay, I guess it kind of froze a little bit there. Okay, let's see. Can I use anything in the shop? I can probably get like one more of these things here. That's all the money I have. Okay, so we got shield. I'll let the shield just be a copper one. Alright. Okay. And I think for the axe, we can probably use some of the more stronger ones. No, we don't do bronze. We don't have enough iron for the axe. Okay. But yes, I am using a touchpad, or sorry, a trackpad. Sometimes my finger, if it's more convenient. Yeah, okay, I messed up there. Okay, we should still be fine. Hopefully I didn't go too over with, okay, good. For a minute there, I thought I went too long. So good to see that I didn't. Okay. Then the sword, I think hopefully we can use some of the better materials for the sword. Nope, we don't have enough of the other ones. So I guess we can just have to stick with copper. Oh, wait, is it on? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I was like, why isn't it not going on? Okay. I'm trying to go fast because I don't know when this thing is going to be done, because copper finishes very quickly. Then we got another one waiting, which they want another sword, which I can only do copper at the moment. And that's all the materials I have. Okay, then let's go back to the axe. Let's use this one, why not? Okay. You kind of have to get like a lot of attention. Like, see, this one's already ready to pour. Okay. I think we just have to forge these weapons now. Okay, this one's already done. And then we can just do the sword real quick. Okay. Then we have this handle, so let's just use it. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then I think we did pretty good on this one. And then now we can just do the other sword. Okay. Okay, so I kind of messed up a little bit with the assembly there. But hopefully it will still be a good sword for battle. Okay. And then we did good for time. Nice. Okay, let's see how we do. It's too early for Bakeria. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get like a new Gameria for a little bit. Especially since Flipline's been working on this one. So we might need to wait a little bit, probably. Okay, so hopefully I shouldn't miss too much. How is Bakeria Deluxe soon? No, that's too early for Bakeria. And that's even if Bakeria is the next one, which we don't know. So yeah, I think we need to wait a little bit longer for that one. Now when you think about it, I don't think the cannonball really does a lot of damage. Cupcakery Deluxe, that will be a good one. I would like to see Cupcakery Deluxe. Okay. So I don't think we leveled up, yeah. Oh wait. Nice, okay. I didn't realize we leveled up. And we got some of these things, so we got more materials. And then we got the River Hoof. You know, figure out what that monster's weakness is. Okay, so we have water enemies now. This is a shot to stock up my parts, have water elemental boosts. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we can get here. That's the thing though, I don't have a lot of anything. Cause I don't really get like a lot of rupees. Or where those things are today. It's like I can only get like one. You know what, let me prioritize water, because I know some of our weapons have fire properties that can help with fire enemies. Let's start with a shield. See, like this shield has some fire properties. You know what, let's do bronze for the shield. I want to save our iron for like a more offensive weapon. So let's see what we have here. We have a sword. So let's see what materials we can use for a sword. Let's use iron for our sword. Let's do an iron sword. Okay. Okay, oh, I messed up on the end there. There's a little part is like unpainted. Yeah, I missed a little spot down there for the painting. Okay. Oh, just in time. We got another order. We got a bow. It's been a while since we did a bow. I'm not sure what materials we can use for a bow. We only do copper. We don't really have enough for all the other ones. Kind of use my iron for this one. Okay. Wait, no, I think the other one might be ready already. Yeah. Don't want this going too long. Okay. And then now we have another person coming. They are coming left and right. Okay. Again, only enough for a copper. Wow. Okay, so I have to be quick with this one, because copper molds pretty quickly. Okay. Then we can probably use some of these ones. I think the legs are already ready to, to pull. Okay. So let me go back to my sword. That one's pretty much good. And then it's the bow and then the axe. So let's see how far we can do this. I think we can go a little bit farther. Maybe. Hold on. It's usually like up to this dot right here. So this is usually good. Okay, and then let's use this other one. This other handle. And you know what? Since we're doing water enemies, let's do this one. Because we have the majority are water enemies. And then let's do this for your axe. Oh, hold on. There we go. And this one's kind of hard to tell when it's centered and when it's not. Okay. Use this chain. Okay. I don't know how far these weapons are going to take us, but I guess we'll figure that out. Alright, then we got a good time bonus. There we go. One of the badges are still there. There are badges. I don't know if I can show the badges. Hold on, let me pause it. But yeah, Ethan, there are like badges here, which looks like, I guess they resemble the older badges. You remember the old Game Arenas used to have badges? I guess since, you know, this isn't a Game Arena, there aren't exactly stickers here. But yeah, there are still badges. Oh, let me throw a cannonball there. Okay. But yeah, that's how I'm getting some of my money, my currency, from the badges. Okay, so this is a new enemy here, the River Hoof. One of my weapons does have water, but it was a crossbow, I think. Okay. We're actually doing pretty decent. We still have all of our fighters, and we're to the 4th enemy. Although I think this is where things are going to go downhill. Okay, so we lost one. But at least we made it to the last enemy. But same thing, I think we're not going to be able to kill it. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's just like one more last blow, and then, you know, we're kind of screwed. Yeah. Okay. But I know we still got some good stuff. Okay. And then what do we have now? This is a sword. So like, do we have a new weapon or? Not sure. Let's see. We got fire, we got water, and then normal. Okay, so we have the majority of water. So let's see if we can get some water stuff. Let's see. And some poles. See if we can get that. I'm not worried too much about fire because, you know, some of our weapons do have fire properties. I guess we'll do this. Okay, so we got a shield. Let's see, what do we have? We're doing good with materials. I'm probably gonna use still copper, probably for shield, and then I'll use some of the other materials for like more offensive weapons. So probably for like the sword or an axe, we'll probably use some of the better materials here. So a sword. I think for this one, let's use. You know, we can't really use. I guess we use iron again. I'll let that melt. Okay. Okay, I think I, at the last minute, got all the paint. Yeah, so yeah, it is an old game, so they still do badges for this game. Okay, so we have an axe here. This one's just about ready. Let's see if we can do some of the other materials with the axe. Although I highly doubt it. Yeah, because we're like one away from steel. We don't have any gold or crystal. So I guess this one I'll do bronze. So then going back to the sword. Okay. Oh, didn't realize we had this handle. Nice. We can use this for our water enemies. There we go. Hopefully I didn't overmold the... Okay, good. So I guess we've been doing really well with the timing here. Okay, then we have this one. He wants a sword. Do we have enough for the other materials? No, we have to do a copper one. Okay, that's fine. We can make do. Okay. Here we go. Trying to do this fairly quickly because I don't know. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be ready to pour pretty soon. Okay, there we go. Going back to our axe, we just need to do this. Okay. And then we have our sword here now. Okay. And I think this is gonna be basic parts now because I kind of like used a lot of the better ones already. But this one probably won't last long. Okay, we got to the star. I don't know what that means. I guess we'll figure that out soon. Yes, Ninja Matt, I am back in a different form. But this is Jacksmith. This isn't a regular Gameria, so it's a little bit different. But you know, okay. Oh, dang it! There we go. So it looks like the first few enemies are always the easiest. We've been doing well. Okay, this is where it gets a little ugly. Okay, there we go. Oh, I kind of... Oh, never mind. I missed some stuff back there. Yeah, oh, that was a tough one right there. I wonder if there's like a way to speed up when the cannonballs recharge. Yeah, okay. You missed a bronze piece. Yeah, I try to get all of them, but I don't. How long have we been streaming? Almost an hour. I don't know how long to make these streams. I guess also based on user engagement too. But we've been doing good though. So let's see what we're dealing with here. We have water, fire. So, oh, we're dealing with 6 enemies this time. Okay, so let's see. What we can do here. Let's probably use this pole. I think that's all we have really. Because man, these things are expensive. Oh, we can also get materials. I forgot about that. If we need to, of course. Okay. Do we have any of our good materials? Oh, we do have some elemental boosts. Let's still do a fire one because we still have a decent amount of fire enemies. And you know what? We can finally use steel. Let's use steel. Okay. And I think this one we can probably use like a more... No, we only have this one. Never mind. Let's use iron for this one. And then I want to just go back to our sword here. There we go. And I think we still have some time to spare with our bow. But I think like once we're done hammering here, it'll probably be ready. Most likely. Yeah, getting close to that range. Okay, and then we have another axe. Oh, sorry, an axe. I don't think we did an axe earlier. How are we doing with the materials? No, we can only go for bronze. Okay. Let's go back to our sword. Just need to put some parts. This one should be a fairly powerful sword. Okay. And that's what happens when you fill it up. I guess I didn't fill it up on the last day. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Okay. Alright. Then we got, yeah, another shield. I don't think we have a lot of the good materials for that one, right? Yeah, we can only do copper for a shield. Okay. go back to our bow. I think like usually like this one. No, I went too high. It's supposed to be this one. Oh wait, no, maybe like a little bit lower. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, and let me go back just to make sure that, yep, this one's ready to pour. Okay, now we can go back to our bow and then, let's see. Let's use one of this one because we do have some fire enemies we gotta deal with. Okay. And then let's see what we can do for our axe here. Whoops, there we go. Yeah, not perfect with the axes. Let's use this water-based handle for axe. Okay. So that one looks like it's good to go. And then we can get our shield in. I wonder if we're gonna get more paint for the shield. Okay, I was worried there, but I think we got it. Okay. So let's see how we do on this one. Hopefully, with our stronger sword, with our stronger material, we should be able to get. What do you think of just recording a video every 5 ranks? That you can do that. I will say, I think we go through the ranks fairly quickly. Like, these days aren't as long as like the game areas. So we only been doing it for almost an hour. We've already got through like 10 or 11 days. I will say, like, game through days, this one is not as long as the game areas. So you can try and then see if it's like too short. I honestly think it'd be too short, but you know your own videos better than I do. So yeah, feel free to explore that and see, you know, how far you get. But I think you can do more than 5. Okay, there we go. Fortunately, one of our soldiers fell. Okay, we got another badge, so that's good. Okay. And then this is where everything's gonna go downhill. Like, I think I'm able to get like a good chunk of his health out, but I think I'm gonna die before then. Yeah. Like, I ain't making it. Oh wait, maybe? Oh, so close. We were so close, guys, getting all the enemies. Oh well. We were close though. Oh, we got no decent amount of materials here. Oh, finally a better cannonball. Now I know it's gonna impact wait times. I feel like the more powerful it is, the longer you have to wait, most likely. That's kind of the trend I'm probably gonna see. So regular, water, fire, water, fire. Okay. So we have a decent amount of. We do have some fire elements, so I think we can probably prioritize some water. And I think we're good. No, let's do this water handle. And not prioritizing fire as much because we have some fire parts and some of our weapons have fire elements to them. Like the sword. Oh, we do have water swords. I totally forgot about that. Let's do an iron for this one. Okay. Let's go back. This one wants a bow. Should we do like a stronger one? Yeah, let's do a steel bow. Actually, you know what? Let's work on the sword. Okay. Now let's get some of these parts here. Let's use this water one, because this already has some fire properties. And I think it's good to get some of the other materials too. Okay, and I think this one we can probably use. Let's use a gladius for this one. Let's do an iron. Okay, this one's ready to pull. Okay. And usually I think it's like up to here. I need to figure out like to how far to go. Usually like around here. Let's use this fire handle. Okay. Let's do this one. And then let's just make sure that the molding is good on this one. There we go. But these mold pretty quickly, so this doesn't take as long as like the Game Marias. Let's do another longsword. We only have enough for bronze. Okay, so we'll go back to the bow here. Oh, the bow is done. Didn't realize that. And then the sword we should be able to do pretty quickly. Okay. And then this should be ready to pour now. There we go. Okay. And then just kind of like do the parts. Let's do a water part here. Okay, there we go. And then we have the last one right here. Now, obviously this game is different because, well, they do ask you for specific weapons. You do have the freedom to kind of like choose your materials, to choose your parts, to choose your type. Like, they're not, like, it's not specific. Like the only thing they really tell you to do is, I just want this type of weapon or that type of weapon. But like, when you go into specifics, like parts and materials and such, you know, they give you that freedom. So there is a little bit of strategy into that to make sure you kind of like figure out, okay, what would be like the best. Okay, so I just need to keep track of both. Okay. At least they're separate though, so that's good. So I can just, you know, multitask with both. So I guess I'm not really losing anything here. Okay. So hopefully we'll get farther with our enemies with this new cannonball. Okay, we're ready to our last one, and we do have some cannonballs to spare. So hopefully might be able to beat this one. Maybe. This one's a hard maybe. Oh wait! Finally, we got through all of them. Okay, the cannonball definitely helps. Okay, now we get some good stuff instead of that crappy stuff earlier. Okay, so this one we did really good on. See what we got. Ooh, that's good. That's good stuff. Okay, I think we're getting the hang of it. We gotta spit them or speed them. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with the elements. We got fire, 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 water, water, water. So pretty much half and half. And ooh, wait, hold on. We have a little NECA weapon. Okay. There's a bonus effect. Are the other epic weapons or is just that one? Okay, so let's see. We have all the parts. I just need to figure out what these look like. Maybe it'll tell me. So I'll keep that in mind for our bow. Let's see. And hold on, just make sure I have enough for the elements. Probably like one of these, and then one of. I'm trying to find stuff that I don't own. Like I should have got that. I think I might have overextended myself. Oh, wait, we can get this fire handle. Hold on, let me see if there's like any other things. Oh, you know what? Let's get this fire thing right here. So he wants the pikes, and then let's see. Let's not go too crazy with materials. Let's do this. I want to save our crazy materials for like our swords or something. Because he wants another one. Okay, maybe this one we can do a steel one. Okay. So let's see how the mechanics are with this one. Okay, so you still do the swings here. You just don't have a lot of area to do it. Okay, never mind. Okay, hold on. I have a feeling. Oh, no, we still have time. Okay, never mind. I thought we were running out of time. Okay, that one's a little bit iffy. Man, how many parts are there for this one? Okay, so that one had a lot of parts, so I just need to keep that in mind as we go through it. Okay, because I was worried about this one being done, so I guess that's why I didn't do as well. Okay. You know what? Let's do another iron one. I want to save our good materials for our swords. Okay. Or maybe we should do the sword now, or the gold now. Let's do the gold now. Okay. Let's see. This one is pretty much done. I mean, it looks a little crooked, but I think it will still handle well in battle. Okay, and this one's pretty much almost done. Okay. Okay, that one still needs some time. Okay, and then for this one, let's just do, let me see. You guys have to do a bronze for this one. Okay. Okay. Man, we got a lot of weapons to make. Oh, I messed up there, big time. And of course, I can't really concentrate because I'm too scared of all the other weapons and their molding times. Okay. Yeah, I know. Don't judge me, game. Oh, okay. I have to do this really, really quickly. Yeah, see, like, I think I barely got that one. And there's like a lot you gotta keep track of. Okay, let's go back to this one. Let's do this one. Let's do this part right here. Okay. I know it looks weird, guys, I know. Hopefully you can still do well. Okay, so an axe is next. Okay. But I think now I can take more time with this. Instead of rushing. Let's do this part right here. There we go. And then with the other axe, I think it was also... Okay, this one was a gold one. So this one should be... Oh, no. I did not do that. Well, okay. Okay, this one should be a bit better. I know I messed up on that one. Yeah, the construction, yeah. As soon as I did the left one, I knew it was like a little bit too high. Okay. Maybe let's do this one with my mouse so I can be a bit more careful. Because this design's a little bit more unique. Okay. Okay, I kind of messed up there. There we go. Okay, that one was a little bit iffy. But we still did good. So let's see how well we do with our enemies this time. And then we got a time bonus of 36, which isn't bad. Okay, so let's see. Let's use our cannonball for this one. There we go. Let's do the fire one for the next one. Okay, there we go. I mean, the fireball really does some damage. So that's good. Really helps with these enemies. Alright. And I like how even when we're moving, it still charges. So there's not that much time wasted. Okay, so we lost one of our soldiers. I'm gonna wait a little bit, yeah, because that one was like already almost dead anyway. I didn't want to waste a fireball on an enemy that was almost dead. I want to save it for the last one. I don't know if we're gonna. Well, I think we might make it actually. Oh, barely. That's good. Okay. And now we got the treasure at the end. Come on, get it. There we go. Looks like I got some more scrolls. And then we're getting a lot more money now. Okay. And then we have this Frost Brother enemy, probably a new one. So now we're in the cold regions of the Alpine Ridge. Thank you, Imana. Do you have a display lower than 1920, or is it just a recording? Is the recording messed up? I'm not sure how the recording looks. Let me know how the recording looks, because I'm not sure. Yeah, it is hard at the beginning. Oh crap! I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Let me pause a little bit so I can look at the comments. Yeah, it is hard at the beginning. Like there were so many battles at the beginning where like I got to the last enemy, like I got there, but I never could have been able to beat the last enemy. Like all my soldiers fallen by then. But okay. Now you're asking about the display. Let's see. You want me to turn down the graphics? Garlic Colleges? I don't know if the graphics is like affecting. Or should I just keep it very high? I'm just making sure I can address your concern about the display. Okay. I think the display is fine. I'm looking at the live stream on YouTube as well, just to make sure that everything's working. It looks fine to me. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it's not loading. I'm just on the app settings. Just want to make sure. Okay. Let's see. We have a lot of these winter enemies, so let me get some winter parts. We probably could have done with the paint. Let's do this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got confused when you said that. My bad. Okay. Let's see. What can we do? Oh, we have some crystals now. I'll stick to the iron for this one. And then this one, we have a bow, crossbow. Now it says we have some weapon designs here. Some epic ones. Oh, we can do a shadow sword. Can you only like bookmark one at a time? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough. Let's do steel. So I'm probably going to stick to those marked parts so that we know which one to do. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to pour this one. I was too focused on the crossbow, I forgot about my pike here. Okay, and then the crossbow should be, I went a bit too far. I knew I shouldn't done the air thing. Yeah, I know I went too far there, that's fine. Okay. Double axe. Let's use gold for this one. Okay, and then I'm just gonna start rushing through these ones. I'm using my mouse for this one. There we go. And then let's do this one. Okay. Dang. It's really hard to line stuff up. Okay. Nope, no. I don't want to scrap it. I want to hit back. Okay. You know what? Let me finish this one real quick. See, our percentages are still high, so I think we're still good. Okay, this one wanted an axe. I was like, what did this one want? Okay, this one... No, we can only do bronze. And this one is going to be a shield. Oh, this one's ready to be poured. Okay, then the other ones... And just start with the shield. Do we have any good materials for that one? No, we're kind of out. Okay, and this one's pretty much done. Wow, all these are being done at the same time. Okay, so I just do each one. I'm gonna do the bow first. I think it goes all the way up to like here. So usually like the fourth one up that it is best to like keep it straight. And you know what? Let's do this one. I know it's good. Same for this one. Okay. I think I really need to commit to the whole epic weapon. Okay. And then this one, we can just do that. There we go. Then we can use this one. I think that's fair. Okay, so let's get the axe. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot the top part. I was like, why isn't it going to the next screen? I forgot about it. Okay. Okay, let's use this one. Okay. A little bit off, but I think we'll still be fine. And then we got our shield here. Let's use this paint here. I know we're not dealing with a lot of fire enemies. Probably wasn't a good idea to use the paint right now. Okay, let's just do the normal one. We can use the other one for water enemies if we have them. Okay, so let's see how we do. I think we got a time bonus. We did, okay. Yeah, I don't want to use my fireball on this one, because this one's pretty much almost dead. I want to use it for like more stronger enemies. Yeah, like this one. There we go. And then get some stuff here. There we go. Okay. This one might be a little bit harder because we're dealing with 7 enemies here, so I don't think we'll be able to make it to the end. Make it to the last enemy, but probably not defeat it. Yeah, like I think we'll make it to the last enemy, but I don't think we'll be able to defeat it. Like I think our team will fall. Because especially since these fireballs are taking forever to get here. Oh, we barely made it. We barely made it. Do you see how much this one has left? Do you see how low that is on the, right here? We barely made it. I thought we were gonna lose, honestly. Okay. We made it. Barely, though. Okay. Doing pretty good. Alright. And then we have a new weapon, the wing bow. Which I think will follow the same procedures as the normal bow. So let's see what we're dealing with in terms of elements. So we got fire, 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 that one. I need to invest more in these green ones here. And hold on, let's see. Weapon designs. Spade defense. Maybe the shadow sword. No, I don't have all the parts for that one. I think I need to get some more of these, probably like this one here, and then, is there anything else I need? No, I don't have enough for the paint. I think I don't even have enough for the other things, because I'm just like one short. It's not really a lot for weapons of that element. Okay, this will do then. Okay. And, oh, let's do a simple bow. Let's see, we have everything for this one. I think we do. To make some sort of legendary weapon, or epic weapon as they call it. You know what, let's just pump it all the way. We really need to start prioritizing these epic weapons. Okay, so we got the pointed shield. We got the... Dang, we don't have enough iron. So let's do steel. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? Let's do the bow. Let's not worry about the other weapons. They'll make themselves. And then let's use this handle since we're dealing with some enemies of this class. And then, you know what, let's do this one. Yeah, I think the shield might be about done. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then let's get this one. They want another bow. So another simple bow. Do we have the materials for it? We do. Okay, let's go back to the shield. I guess let's use this one so that we can still do the spade defense. I think we might have enough parts for the spade defense. And then it was this one right here. So I think this might be the spade defense, the epic weapon. So I think I did all the necessary parts for it. Oh, nice, we got a sword, okay. Now I really want to use like the last material for the sword. So I think for the sword I'll use probably the crystal. This is the I mean, we got even amounts. Let's do the crystal. And then this one also wants a sword. Do we have enough crystal for that one? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Barely. Let's do steel. Okay. I think that's it. So we just gotta like do the rest of these ones. Oh, come on. That'll work. Okay. You know what, let's do this one. Okay, and let's just make sure that these are... Okay, we still have time. Alright, and then these 2 swords. We might need to do the... I think this was the iron one, and then this was a crystal one. I think we might need to do these first. Fumileo, welcome back. Welcome back, Leon. Great to be back. Okay, so I think we're going to do this one first. Okay, and then this one... Okay, this one's ready now. You know, let's do the crystal one first, and then we'll do the other one, because these we can do in any order. Okay, all right, and you know, let's use this one here. There we go. Okay, we only have this one handle. Okay, all right, this one should be fine. And then I think the other one, and we should be able to do it just fairly quickly here. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. Let's still do this one. Alright. And there we go. Did pretty good. Okay, so let's see how well we do. I think we might be able to do battle pretty well. We do have some powerful materials like crystal. So let's see. Let me use this one cannonball here. So I want to save my fireball for the next one. Okay. No, actually, no. Let me save the fireball because that one's almost dead. I think this one I need to use a fireball on. There we go. Alright. But Fumileo and Elion, it's great to have you back. I know it's been a while. Okay, just collect all the other stuff. And I think the fireball... No, I'm still not going to use the fireball. We're killing this... We're actually doing really well, actually. I don't really need to use the fireball that much. Okay, this one I think I might need to use it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, looks like we got one team member out. But I think we should be able to hold on. Come on, fireball. Come on, fireball. There we go. Okay, I got a little bit worried there. We were doing so well, and then we were just getting our team members knocked out. Okay. So we got to the chest. Okay. Alright. And not to level up, but we did get good stuff. Nice. Okay. And I think today is just enemies, so I'm not getting a new weapon today. How are you liking this game compared to a normal Papa's game? It's actually pretty fun, Elion. It is different. I mean, there are some similarities. Like instead of making food, you're making weapons, and you have more freedom because here they just tell you what kind of weapon to make. But like when you go into more specifics, you have the freedom, like materials and parts, you get to choose. And then of course you have to consider the elements too. There's like a lot of things. So it is different, and as someone who has never played Jacksmith before until today, I heard Jacksmith, of course, but I never played it. It's pretty cool. It's different, but you played a lot of the game areas, there are some similarities, but there also are some differences, because I feel like with this game you do have much more freedom in how you make your weapons. Because like I said, the fighters here, they only tell you, hey, make me a crossbow or make me a sword. But then when you get to the specifics of like this, longsword or gladius, you can choose. So like I chose the gladius. The materials, you can choose. You don't have to choose a specific one. All they just tell you how to make is the weapon type. That's all. But other than that, you have freedom on the weapons that you can make. So a lot of it is kind of on you to strategize on like how to like make your weapons. So in that part, it is different than Papa Louie, but there are some similarities though, that you kind of like make weapons and you kind of have like these fighters as customers. See, like the parts here that I'm making, I'm choosing the parts. They're not asking, I want this part, I want that part. No, you get to choose what parts you want to make or you want to use. Let me just make sure I didn't. Okay, good. So like there's like a lot of freedom with that. So like this one wants that one. That's like the only thing I'm subject to. But everything else I can choose. Let's choose the iron. And then this one is pretty much ready to pull. But I really like it so far. The game has definitely impressed me. Oh, I forgot we can. Let me hold on. I don't have all the parts for these ones, so we might have to skip those ones. Point and shield. No, we don't have enough iron. Let's do a steel. And then let's do the sword real quick. Don't want to use all my hammer swings. Okay, there we go. And then let's do this one. And let's do this one. Okay, oh, this one is almost at the end of its range for it to be good. So I had to get that one out quickly. That one we just have some time. We have a shield here. Since this is probably our last one, right? Yeah, okay, there's no more. Let's do let's do a crystal shield, why not? Okay. And then let's see, let's go back to the sword. Oh wait, nope. This one is ready to be poured. Like I said, there's a lot to keep track of. Not just in making your weapons, but also in the battle. Okay, to keep track of like all the weapons that the enemies drop. You have to keep track of your balls, your cannonballs, your fireballs, so that you know that they're ready to be deployed, but also when to deploy them. See, that's why I'm being conscious in that for the fireballs, I'm only using them when I need to. Like, I'm not going to use a fireball on an enemy that's like almost dead, because fireballs take much longer to recharge. Let's use... You know what, let's use this one. Okay. There we go, and then let's use another one. Because we do have some water enemies to deal with. Okay, and then let's do this one. And these are already... Oh, okay, hold on. You know what, let's just finish this one, and then I'll get to that one there. Okay. I will say, the timing for them to be ready to be molded, it goes pretty quickly. So you really need to be on your A game. Okay. Alright. Let's still do this one, because we're still dealing with water enemies. Wait, hold on. Okay, and then let's do this crest right here. There we go. Alright, and then just this other one. Let's do the yellow paint now. That's all we have. It's not like ingredients too, where you have like unlimited amount of ingredients. I mean, yes, like the more basic ones. But other than that, let's use this one. Other than that, you do need to like buy them from the shop for the more powerful materials, or the better ones. How did that far? I don't know. I think I've got to handle the multitasking on this one. Okay, so like we can use a cannonball here. I'm not gonna use a fireball right now because that enemy's almost dead. And here's the thing: you also need to keep track of like the materials, because like when you see the materials fall, it's not like, oh, it collects automatically. You have to like with your cursor drag across it. I missed that the first time, so I didn't get anything because I wasn't doing that. You gotta keep track of your balls too. Like that one. The enemy was almost dead and used a fireball, and as you can see on the left here, fireballs take much longer to recharge. So that may be the difference between me winning and me losing. But we're actually doing pretty well. So, okay. Let's see. Yeah, like I can save this fireball because this enemy's almost dead. Like I want to use the fireball for like the more powerful enemies. Like I think this one might be, yeah, might need to use a fireball for this one. Okay, there we go. Okay. And I think we might have enough firepower to do this last one. We just need to get the fireballs to, come on fireball, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, keep charging, keep charging. Okay, I think we got it. There we go. Alright, we got it. I think like now we've been getting more towards the end. More. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this one we did good on. Okay, and I think we got a good amount of materials. Yeah, there we go. Look at all that stuff we got. And I think we got, oh, a new enemy. Okay, that was a new weapon. But I think I got that. Nope, it was a new enemy. The new weapons are coming up on this. And looks like we got a new ball. Maybe like another type of axe. Okay, the game accidentally clicked off, so the game paused there. See, when I click outside like this, it pauses the game. It freezes it. But when I click back on it, it plays again. So in case you're wondering why it froze, it's because I clicked off of it. Okay, we have elements. It looks like a rock, so let me buy one of these. Let me see. Okay, we have one of those. We also have, okay, I need to buy one of these because we have some enemies of that element. I think we need to buy some more water stuff, maybe like this one. Okay, and hold on, let me look at our, nope. Look at my designs. Do we have enough for this one? Can we do this one? Okay, we do have all the parts. So for the cinder axe, let me do that. And then what about these other ones? Shadow sword? No. No, not that one. Because we don't have all the parts to do it. So I think it's just, can we do this one? No, we can't. So maybe it's just a cinder axe. So I'll keep that in mind when we do the cinder axes. They're gonna have it marked. So we know what parts to do. Okay. So let's just do a simple bow. Let's do a gold one. I kind of want to keep all the marked parts for the axe, so we can make the epic part. Okay, so that's a shield. Let's see what we can do with the shield here. Let's do a steel shield. Okay. There we go. Alright. It's pretty good. And I think it's up to the fourth one, usually, that I found for it to be like the best in terms of it being straight. Let's do this one. Hold on, let me see how this one is doing. Okay, we still got time. Okay, let's do this one. Alright, and I think this one might be ready to, yeah, to pull down. Okay, and I think now we can get this one. Let's see. No, that's another bow. Come on, let's get an axe, guys. Come on, get an axe. Let's use another gold one. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to bow. That one's pretty much donezo. Okay, let's see. Oh, another shield? Come on, give me a bow, guys. Let's do a bow. Okay, let's do another shield. Okay, we only do copper on this one. We don't have enough materials for the other ones. Let's do the other shield real quick. Let's do this paint. I wasn't sure that was going to interfere with my axe, but axes don't need paint. It's just the shields that do. Then let's just use this crest right here. Okay, this one, hold on. Okay, this one almost went over, so I gotta do that real quick. Okay, then come on, give me an axe. Okay, looks like we're not doing axes this time. Okay, so I guess we can, let's do the crystal one now. And then this one's ready to be poured. Okay, let's go back to the shield. Which shield was I doing? Oh yeah, it was this one. And then I'll go back to the bow, the shield, and the other stuff. Let's see if we can do it before that one's ready to go. So usually up to here. Come on. There we go. Let's do this one. Let's do this one for the fire. Oh, I should not have done that, actually, because we don't really have a lot of fire enemies. I want to prioritize parts that are good for our for what elements we're dealing with. Okay, that's good. We only have this crest, so we have to make do. Okay. And then now we just get our pike. I think that's what it's called. Let me just do that a little bit. There we go. Let's see. Let's do this one because we have like one enemy of that class. And sure, let's do this one. Okay. Whoops. And let's do this one. There we go. Whew. Okay. See what we do here. There we go. Yeah, I didn't need to do a fireball for that one. You know what, let's do it, sure. Okay. And yeah, we don't need a fireball for this one. Okay. No, I'm not gonna use a fireball because this one's like almost dead. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a fireball for this one. There we go. Let's see if we can get the fireball. Come on, fireball. At least we'll have it for the last one. Ooh, this is a big one. There we go. I think we got it. Oh, that was close. With one soldier standing, we got it. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Very nice. Okay. And I think now we got a new weapon. Yes, the maces. And let's see what we're doing with in terms of enemies. So we got water. We got, I guess, like earth ones. So mainly like the water ones. Let's see what we're doing in terms of designs. Charm blade. Okay, we got all the parts here. How about how we're doing with this one? No, we don't. Cinder axe? No. Okay. And you know what? Hold on. Let's get some things here. Let's get one of these ones since we're doing some of these rock enemies. Or earthy ones, whatever they mean. Let's see if we can get like a water part. No, we don't have enough. Don't worry, we'll make do. Okay, so this is a new weapon for us. So let's see. Let's do steel. Okay, let's just go back to this one. Okay. This one, let's do gold. Okay, this one's ready. So let's see how the mechanics of constructing this one will work. Let's take a look. So it looks like for this one, we drag all the pegs to make the design. Oh man, this is gonna take forever. And then like this one, like I don't even know. Oh, come on. It's like sometimes you have to get like really close, like for it to like attach, and it's kind of frustrating. See, like I don't even know how we're doing with the pouring. Okay, I can do this last one. Okay, there we go. And I think this one is not ready to pour. Okay. So I can definitely tell the maces are going to take a while. Okay, you got to get the design in, and that's going to like, it's kind of time consuming. Okay, this one wants another one of this one. Let's do a crystal one. And this one wants a shield. So let's do a steel shield. Okay. So now the maces, we can just do our parts. Okay, that's fine. We'll make it through. Okay, and then these things are still in the oven cooking. So guys, we gotta do this one. And I know there's like another person waiting, so I'm gonna try to do this pretty quickly. Okay. And let's see how we're doing here. Okay, looks like this one is almost ready to, yeah, to pull. Okay, and then this one almost ready to pull. Okay. Well, I went a bit too hard at the end. That's fine. And we got another one of this one. Let's see what we can do in terms of materials. We can only go up to iron. That's fine. Okay, so let's go back to which one of these axes. Okay, this one was ready. And then we have this one, we have that shield, and then we have that one. Let's go to this axe real quick. This is our, I think this is our crystal one. Usually crystal is blue, this color. Okay, let's see. Let's say we kind of ran out of handles. We got this one right here. You know, this probably won't be as helpful to us since we're not dealing with any fire enemies. But hopefully it'll still be good. Okay, and then there's gonna be a shield. Let me see how this one's doing. Okay, good. This one's ready to pour. I think the shields are easy to do. Just painting and then putting the crest. Okay, so we got this paint for our rocky enemies, so it's good that we have it. Because we have like, what, like 4 rocky enemies? Like half rock or earth, whatever that symbol is for, and half water. So this is good for that. And then we have the last one right here. Okay, maybe it went up a little bit on that one. There we go. And then do we only have this one handle. We only have this one. And then we have some we can choose. Let's do we have any other ones for water? Okay, let's do this one for our waters here. Okay. And then hopefully, looks like we got some time left over here. So maybe like in the 30s, 47. Okay, that was better than I thought. Okay. Yeah. Oh, forgot our cannonball there. Yeah, I will say I think the grading on this game is pretty lenient for what you do, so I am happy about that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the fireball because this one's almost dead. I don't want to waste fireballs on ones that are still, yeah, like this one I can use a fireball on because this one takes much more energy to take out. Okay. And this one, yeah, no, I don't need the fireball for this one. This one's almost dead. Okay. We have a new enemy Gilbeak coming up. Alright. And no, I'm not gonna use a fireball on this one. I think we can make it. Yeah. Save it for enemy number 6. Because I think we're gonna need it for this one. Yeah, oh wait. Yeah, I think we can do with a, yeah, sorry, with the regular cannonball. Okay, maybe this one we can use like a fireball on. Yeah, this one we need to use a fireball. There we go. Okay, and then... Uh-oh, okay, come on, fireball. Come on, fireball. Come on, fireball, so I can deploy you. Okay, one. Okay, we might not be able to make this one. We might die. Ooh, we were so close! Do you see how close we were? We were right there! Oh my god, we were right there. That is frustrating. I still think we've still got a bunch of stuff, right? Yeah, of course not as much, we didn't get to the freaking treasure. We were that close. You guys saw how close that was? Oh my god, that's so frustrating. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, now we got some fire ones. We got the green one. So we got, okay, so we got the fire and the green. Let's see if there's anything we can get. We can get this one, this handle for the green ones. We can get this crest for our fire ones, and I think that's all we can afford. Okay. Yes, another mace. Let's do a steel one. We want to keep the crystals for some of our other weapons. And I'm just gonna pour it right now while we're at it. Okay, let's see what we have here. A bow. Let's do a simple bow. Let's do an iron one. I don't know. It was marked with the thing, so like maybe might be able to get something out of this. Okay, this one might not be as good. Maybe not. I can tell these ones are they're gonna take forever to make. Yeah, like it's like more care you have to do with these maces here. You have to do all these little thingamajigs, which I don't even know if I'm even doing right, but we'll see. It looks fine to me. Okay. Okay, this one's already ready to be poured. Okay, I kind of went a little bit too much at the end. Okay, I think for these ones, maybe we can use the crystals. This is a crystal for this one. Okay, and then let's go back to the mace. Oh no, we got another one who wants to order another freaking mace. You know what, let's do a crystal mace, why not? We have enough for it. Okay, let's see. It's not like I don't like the maces, it's just that it's like more... You have to do like these little thingamajigs here, which take... it takes a while. The other ones are much faster. Okay. In my opinion, the other ones are much faster. Oh, thought we had more handles. Okay, let's do a fire one. And then let's do this one. Okay. The sound back there scares me. Okay, I think this one we can start pouring. Okay, and then this one we can start pouring. Okay, I went too fast there. My finger slipped. And I think... Oh, I didn't start making the materials yet. Let's do gold. Okay, let's do the pike one first. Thankfully, these ones are easier to do because you're just gonna hammer it like 6 times. Okay. The only bad thing about these ones is that there's like a lot of parts. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot because, well, couldn't really get to the treasure chest, could we? Okay, we have some of these ones. Let's do this one. CP10. I mean, at least it's crystal though, so hopefully the crystal helps. Let's see here. That one still needs to do its thing, so I guess this one's also crystal, so hopefully that will help us too. Crystal materials. I'm probably gonna like start prioritizing the better materials. Okay, where's the other ones? Okay, we have one here, and then I think it's this one on the left. And okay, this one I almost waited too long. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to the mace. I think I exhausted a lot of my parts. Well, let's have these. So hopefully that will play well for us in battle. But yes, I do agree. I think these scores they're definitely forgiven. More forgiving. I can't exactly say how much because, like I said, I never played the original or the Flash version. So like, this is my first time playing Jacksmith, so I'm not sure how strict the scores were back then. Hopefully not too strict. And let's use this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how well we do. Alright. So we have, what, like 8 enemies to deal with? Okay, hopefully just a cannonball will take care of this one. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's see. Okay, we might need a fireball for this one, so I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. This one we clearly didn't need a fireball for. Okay, this one we might need a fireball for. Usually for these arachnids. I think this is what we can do without it, yeah. Let the fireball warm up. I'm gonna use on this one. Okay, looks like we got Frostbite coming up. Frostbite we probably couldn't use a fireball on. Okay. Okay, this is a good sign. We're on to our last enemy and we still have all 5 of our fighters. So this is good. Okay. There we go, okay. This one was a success. Not unlike the last time where we died with like a little bit of health left. Like we were that close. Okay. So this one we definitely got like more stuff. Very nice. Okay. And I think we have a new cannonball, the repair bomb. So maybe that one's for health? I'm not sure. Okay. So let's see what we're dealing with in terms of elements. So ground, that green one. A campfire. So not really a lot of fire, and there's no water. I don't think we can really do these ones. Maybe? Okay, we can do the magician's bow. We can try that. I guess we'll see. I'll keep track of the parts when we get a bow. Okay, so we got a mace first. Let's see. Let's do a steel one. I'm trying to save some of our good materials for our bows once we get it. Actually, now that we're here, hold on. I don't think I went to the shop. Let's get one of these handles here. I think that's all I can really afford. Okay. Okay, went too fast towards the end. I know. You don't have to tell me twice. Let's do a gold one. Okay. Oh God. I mean, it's not hard. It's just it's time consuming. But the other ones, like, it doesn't take as much. And this one you gotta be like all freaking precise. I will tell you, when it comes to assembly, the mace is like my least favorite, because it definitely takes like more time to do. I mean, yes, there's not a lot of parts, but the assembly part like that is kind of hard. Okay, let's see, how much material do we have? Let's do this one, because we do have one fire enemy. Let's do a steel. Okay, you know what, we still have time. We can do these ones fairly quickly. And then let's do this one. And I think these ones, yeah, this one's ready to be poured. Alright, and then let's just make this one. This one wants the pike. Do we have good materials for the pike? We can do steel. Okay, let's see. And the sword's almost ready, so let me just deliver the mace real quick. And then the... yeah, I meant, sorry, not the steel. The sword is pretty much ready to be poured. And then we already have the next one. The next fighter already here. Okay, let's do another longsword. I guess we only go up to iron now. So let's get our axe. Gotta start making these ones because I'm kind of falling a little bit behind. Although I think what's different for these ones instead of Papa Louie games is that the wait times, I don't think it's like for individual ones here. Like I think this one's just like overall. And that's what like this green meter is for over here. It goes down as time passes. So like the quicker you do stuff, the more currency you get as a bonus. Alright, and then, oh crap. We were almost good, and then I saw the thing turn from green to orange, so it looks like we went over our time. So that's not good. And this one, I think we'll be able to get it in just in time. Yeah, sometimes my methods aren't the best. You sometimes go over. Okay. But I think, you know, we should still be fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I like using my finger for this one, because I think it gets me through it much faster. Okay, and ooh, okay, we got some. The sword, we have like more materials, or parts, choices. Okay. And then we have the pike. The pike is just a 6 hammers. Okay. But then we have like a lot of these parts here. Well, types. Okay. Yeah, that one was bad. Okay. Yeah, it looks a little crooked. But they still grade us graciously. Okay. We do have like a couple of holes there, but we should be fine. Let's do this one. Okay, there we go. I think this one will be a big help for our fight. Okay, and then our time bonus, we got 46. Okay, let's see how well we do. And now we have our new ball right here. So that's another thing for me to keep track of. Let's see. So this is more for like repairing our abilities here, which I think will be really helpful. So it's good to keep track of these as we fight. It's like, yeah, I don't need a fireball for this one. Okay. And I think this one we can do without fireball. Let's do some of our healing ones. I think it's best to use the healing ones when you have all of them, so that it does like the most effect. Because I'd rather heal all 5 and only heal like 1 or 2 of my guys here. And this one can use a fireball on. There we go. We're doing pretty good. We only have 2 more enemies and we should have all 5 of our people. This is always a good sign. Let's use our healing one right now. There we go. And then we have a Billy Burn, which is our new enemy, which we're definitely going to use our Fireball on. There we go. We got our 5 of our guys. Nice. So let's see what we get. We get all this good stuff. Good stuff. And I don't think that's enough to level up. Yeah, we still need like maybe like one more. Alright. And then this one is nothing new. We're still in between days. But we're probably gonna get like another axe later. Probably like a epic weapon recipe. So, okay, so this one's more varied. We have some ground and water and all that stuff. We're only missing is the fire one. Let's see what we have here. Frozen arrow. We can do this one. It'll actually order some arrows. Let's see. There's any materials we can get. Just a lot of water ones. I think I should get like a good deal of those. If I can. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know if I even have enough. I can get like one of these water caps. Okay. Oh no, another mace. Come on, man. I don't hate maces, it's just why the process gotta take forever. I just use a fire cannon as another form of a cannon when I need it. And you know, let me just finish this one since we're already there. I'm trying to wait for one of these guys to order a bow. So yes, okay, they got a bow, so that we can follow the recipe. So we can do. Let's do a wing. Yeah, let's do a wing bow. Okay, let's do. Let's do a crystal. I saw the thingies there, so hopefully that will help. Might as well use all the time we have for our mace because we gotta build this one. Okay, and I think we... Okay, I'm trying to figure out where this one goes. Oh, it goes over here. Okay. Alright, and then, okay, wait, that one still has some time. Do the shield. Let's do the steel one. And then, you know, we can probably do this one too. Maybe we can use a crystal sword. Let's do this one, because we don't have any fire enemies to deal with. Do a gold one. Okay, maybe not crystal, but we can do gold. Okay, and then this one we can start pulling down. Okay. Okay, and then you know what? Let's just continue on with the mace while we have it, because the other ones are still in the oven, molding their day away. Okay, and okay, this one was kind of iffy, but you know what? We still did good. Okay, and then... Okay, this one's ready. Gotta like pour more. There we go. This guy wants a bow. Let's see what we can do with bows. Let's do this one again. Let's do a steel one, because that's all the... all we can really do with in terms of materials. Okay. That's good. Let's do this one. Okay. Let's do this cap right here. Maybe this one right here. Let's see if we have enough. Oh man, I went... You know what? It's fine. 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 It's not gonna hurt us too bad. I had a feeling I should have. Dang it. It's fine. We'll make it. We're warriors here. Let's do this one. Let's see. Okay. And then I can just finally pull this one down. Like so. And then I think we do have a crest we can do. Let's do this one. There we go. So I know I messed up on the sword a little bit, but hopefully it shouldn't be too deformed. Okay, yeah, we got some cracks here, but you know what? I think we'll make it. May not be as durable, but you know what? Thank God we have that new ball there that can help us with our durability. So, pretend I didn't mess up terribly on the sword here. No one has to know about that. Okay. Yeah, I know I messed up on the forging, but 85, that ain't too bad. It's not like I messed up that much. Okay. Usually it's like up to here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's do this one right here. Oh, whoop. And let's just do this one. There we go. Okay, now I think we might be able to get to the last enemy. I'm not sure it will be able to beat it though. So I guess we'll play it by ear. We'll see. Okay. Let's see what we do here. Okay, so far so good. I'm not gonna use a fireball on this one. Okay, let's do some healing. There we go. We've been getting a lot of badges, so that's good. Okay. Let's use more healing, and then let's use a fireball. Okay. There we go. Okay. We're actually in pretty good health. We're almost done. We have like 2 more enemies to go. Let's get some more health. Let's do a fireball. There we go. Man, that health ball really helps. And oh, nice. There we go. Not too shabby. Oh, hold on. Oh, dang it! I missed the last one. I was looking at the chat. Okay, but that's definitely enough experience to go to level 16. There we go. There we go. And I think we got something. A broad axe. Interesting. It'll probably still follow the same procedures of the regular axe, most likely to make. Okay, so let's see what we have. We're dealing with the green one. Water, green, water, rock. Okay, so it looks like majority water and then evenly split. Let's see, we can do anything with our designs. Sure, let's do a scorcher. Why not? Oh, hold on. Let me get some stuff from the shop. Let's do one of this, and then what can I get that's like cheap? Probably like this one. Okay. So now we can. No, let's do the broad axe now, and let's do some gold. Probably should not have done that. That's fine. I don't think the epic weapons are really doing me any favors. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, another axe. Maybe let's do a crystal one. I think that would help. And then this one's ready to be poured. Come on, there we go. Okay. So this one's a little bit unusual, but I think we can still do it. Like so. Okay, let's just make sure that none of these are okay. They're both good. Oh, great, another mace. Well, thank God I used my good materials on not the mace. Okay, and then let's still do this one. Let's see, let's do this one. This hand over here. Let's use some more fire elements. Maybe this tip. Okay, let me just make sure we're not going overboard. Okay, you know what? We can do the grading real quick. Okay, and then this one should be ready to pull. There we go. And I think we can do maybe like, no, we already got like another customer waiting. Okay, we got a shield here. I think we can make the shield real quick before we can pour the other thing. Let's do an iron one. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go back to the axe. I think that's good. Kind of like line it up. There we go. Okay, there we go. Looks pretty good to me. Let me just go back and just make sure that, okay. So got a shield to make here. I think we want to do iron again, probably, yeah. Okay, this one's ready to pull. Okay, and then I'm going to have to speed run the other ones. So let's go back to the axe. Let's do this handle. And let's do this tip. There we go. So the axe should be pretty good. And then we got the mace here, which is going to take freaking forever. So might as well just do the pulling on this one while we're at it. Just make sure I don't have to worry about any of these going too long and then they start cracking on me. Okay. So we're going back to the mace. Yay, the mace! Like the longest part of this. Alright. Okay. Okay, and then I'm trying to figure out... Okay, it was the left here. Okay. Like, the only good thing about the maces, in my opinion, is that there's like not a lot of parts for us to worry about. But the assembling those little pieces, you know, they take a while. For me, it does. Now, the shields are like the easiest. You just gotta spray it and then crest it and then you're good. Right? Just spray it. Which is not that bad. It's like the pies. See, like, I'm already done. Oh, there we go. Let me just put the crest on. And then we're good. It looks like we got no new benefit for the shield. And then just gotta get this one right here. Probably won't get all of it, maybe. Oh, I missed a spot. Oh well. We still did good though. Okay, so let's see how we do. We got a good bonus, maybe like in the high 40s. 49, nice. Okay. Got a shiver slime, whatever that is. Oh, look at that gooey thing. You know, I'll save them. I'll save the fireball. Got another one of these wasp thingies. I'll use the fireball on that one. And I think on the next one I'll start using the healing one. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Come on, that should be almost dead. There we go. New enemy approaching. We got their wobble worm now. Whatever that is. Oh, look at that guy. Let me use some of my healing ones. Then let's do some more cannonballs there. There we go. Okay, our health is a little concerning, but I should have enough healing elements. Let's do a fireball here, and I think the healing one should be ready in a little bit. Okay, let me wait till we start fighting before I use it. Okay, let's do the healing one. Okay, there we go. There we go. At least I know our health isn't the best, but at least we still have all 5, so that's good. Ooh, that was a big blow. Okay. We might not be able to make it, actually. This one we might. Oh wait, we might make it. Maybe barely though. There we go. Ooh, that was close. That was close, but we made it. I got a little bit worried there. Okay. There we go. We got some stuff here. Alright. We're getting all these badges here. So that's definitely going to help with our currency. Okay. Ooh, plus 2 more. We got so much that I couldn't show all of it. Okay, this might be our last day in this Alpine Ridge. Okay, let's see. We got all this stuff. Okay, let's take a look. We can do some designs here. I'll do the freaking mace if I have to. Let's get some stuff from the shop. We can get some of that. We can even get maybe like... No, we're not going to use that one. We don't have a lot of water enemies. Okay. Alright. Got a freaking axe. Let's use a double axe. Actually, we have some crystals. We can actually do 2 crystal ones. And then here comes the next one. Okay, so we can do a sword. Let's do a crystal sword. Oh man, these aren't the best because we don't really have a lot of enemies in these classes. Okay, this one should be ready to pull. Okay, and I know that one, the crystal sword, is gonna take a while to make. There we go. Let's do this one. Why not? And of course, it's only okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. And I think this one, no, this still needs time to get ready. We got a pike here. Let's do a gold one. There we go. What I'm probably gonna start doing from now on is just prioritize the first items with the better materials, and then work our way there. Okay. There we go. And then let me just do the hammering real quick. Okay. And then let's go back here. That one still needs to do. Okay, so here's a mace. Okay, let's see if we can do anything. We can do a steel one. That's fine. Okay. You know what? Let's just do some parts of the sword. Maybe the first 2, and then we'll go back and pour the other one. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then, boom. Okay, there we go. The sword looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, I didn't do the best with the hammering. I know. Okay, this one wants another sword. Okay, let's do another long sword. Let's do a steel one. And then this one's ready to be poured. Or be pulled. Pulled to pour. Add that. Okay, got the pike. Yeah, use the hammering, I'm not the best at. Okay, and let's use this one right here. And of course, it's just okay. There we go. Some of them are good, some of them ain't. There we go. Whoops. Okay, hold on, let me just make sure. Actually, you know what? We can get this graded real quick. We got 10 pikes. We got another one of those rupee looking things. Okay. Okay, then go back to the maces. Oh boy, look at that stuff. Probably gonna start doing from the inside out, so I can keep track on like what I have done. Oh, come on. There we go. Sometimes like struggles with like finding the boundary of the weapon for you to place. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. See, this one's actually pretty good. And then we have the sword left. And, oh, wait, no, I want to use my finger. Okay, the hammering might have been a little bad. There we go. Okay, and then just get this one on. There we go. No, okay, this one wasn't the best. Okay, the hammering definitely wasn't the best. But hey, at least we did it in good time. So let's see what we got here. We got a spinnacle, whatever that is. Okay. There we go, and I think the next one I'm gonna start doing the health one. There we go. I really like how there's like hotkeys, so I don't have to worry about putting my cursor. You know, I can just, you know, hit the button on the keyboard and then it does it. So that's good. Oh, almost missed those rupees back there, or the rupee-looking things. I don't think they're called rupees in this game. They just look like rupees. Good. We're doing good. We should have all 5 of our crew. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. Let me just get all these other ones that we might miss. There we go. Alright. And I think that should be enough to get to ranks. Sorry, not rank. This isn't proper loot, this is levels. And then that should be it for this location, I think. Because, yeah, now we're in this area right here. Okay. And then let's see what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with fire, green, green. Probably not. Oh, we're dealing with some of these windy looking ones. So many of the green ones in the wind. Let's see what we can get here. We can get this one. Maybe for like a grip, we can probably get this one for the wind. Looking one. I don't know what the wind means. And let's get this one. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have like more customers to deal with, which is gonna be fun. Let's do a gold one. Maybe I should anticipate. So let's see. I can imagine one of these guys getting a mace. Okay, a sword. Let's do a crystal sword. Okay. There we go. Yeah, of course I messed up. Okay. That one's still fine. Let's do another crystal sword. Okay. Alright. Okay. We can probably speed this one up. Nope, we got another one. No, wait. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna only do steel this time. Gotta pull this one. And I need to check on the other one to see how they're doing. How that one's doing. Yeah, we got a lot of time. Okay. Okay. I think we did better with the hammering on this one. Let's do this one. And hold on, let me go back. Oh, okay, no, we can still do it. Then this one should now be ready to pull. Alright. And I think for shields we only go out to steel. And then we got the mace. I knew the mace was gonna come. Okay. Oh, I was too focused. This one's gonna crack. So we're gonna have a cracked axe. Yeah, oh, it's fine. It's not cracked too bad. Okay. Okay, and then these ones. Okay, so it looks like this one's ready to pull. And then based on timing, I think the mace is going to be ready to pull right after this one. Yeah, there we go. So let's go with the sword. Nope, I want to go with the sword first, because that one's already done. And then we're going to do the axe, which I cracked. But don't worry, it will still be fine. It's probably going to go down to like in the 80s probably, so it's not that big of a deal. Also, good luck to whoever has this axe, because it's not the best parts. Okay, let's do shield now. Let's do this one. There we go. And then let's do this one, this crest that we got. There we go. And then the mace. Oh, that's gotta take a bit. Okay. Okay. Now hopefully got a decent amount of parts. Maybe not. No, this one's like a standard mace. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we do. And this one's gonna be longer because it looks like we have 9 enemies to deal with this time. Okay. Alright, and I think I'll be able to defeat it real quick. There we go. So I got a few more enemies to go. Alright, and I think, okay, we got one person out. But we still have 5 remaining, so we're good. Alright. Very nice. Guess I've got a round shield now, what we can do. Yeah, they're not picky. Like, as long as you get like the weapon kind, then you're good. Other than that, they're pretty flexible in like what they want. So it looks like we're dealing with like a lot of these green ones right here, and then these wind-looking ones. So we're probably gonna prioritize like something like this, and then maybe like which ones has like the wind-looking symbol? Hold on, no, not the oars. Maybe like one of the grips. Oh, there's not really like a lot. The only ones we can really get are like this cap. So I guess we'll do that, sure. Then we got like different designs. Oh, new designs here. Probably this chalk chair, which we'll probably try for this one if we can. Okay. Let's do a gold one. I wonder if I can like guess like which one these guys want. Let's play a guessing game. I'm gonna guess this one wants a sword. No, I'm just kidding. No, of course I was wrong. Hold on. I shouldn't have guessed. Let me cancel. I want some mace. Sorry, no, pike. Sorry, these are pikes. Hold on, I need to get this one. Okay. And this one, let's do a gold one. And then this one wants another pike. Let's do a steel pike. And the shields are pretty easy to do. Okay, and then let's just, let's do this one, sure. I mean, we don't really have any water or fire enemies that we're gonna be fighting this time, so probably wouldn't matter as much. Okay, looks like we got a sword. Maybe we can use like a diamond one. I think we have enough. Oh, sorry, not a diamond, a crystal. I think these ones are pretty much almost ready. Which one should I do first? Let me do the gold one first real quick, and then I can rush and do the other one. Okay, let me go back. That's the thing, with these ones, you gotta be quick. Okay, this one wants an axe. Let's do a broad axe. Think we have enough? No, of course I fumbled that one. Okay, so let's just do the pikes. Yeah, I'm not really good at the pikes. And then they have like a lot of parts. Okay, and these ones. Okay, see, like this sword is like ready to be pulled. And this one, probably almost there. There you go. Okay. Oh, I gotta finish some of these ones first. Let me get this one out. And then we can make our shield. Let's see what we can do in terms of materials. Let's do a steel one. There we go. So let's do another pike. Okay. Gotta like later figure out like the best way to do the pikes. Okay. And I think, let's see how we're doing here. Okay, we just got time. Let's do the sword real quick, and then probably go back and pour the last shield. Okay, I think this one is ready to be poured. Yes, it is. Okay, so now we go back to the sword. I'm just get these out. There we go. Okay, so the sword looks good. And then we got the axe. Okay, it's a little bit off. I think we'll be fine. There we go. And then we got the shield last. And we're going to do the typical paint. But I think we can have, yeah, we do have a few crest options. Let's do this one. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the mid-game area. Am I already like halfway done? Maybe I might stop if we're like halfway. I wasn't planning on doing the entire game in one stream. Am I really getting to the game that quick? Let's do like a health one real quick. And then I think we're gonna hold off the fireball. Okay, and I think we can do like a health one. Actually, let's wait till we get there. Before we get the health. Okay, there we go. Because we kind of need it. There we go. There we go. Oh, got some health, I think. Whatever that heart was. There we go. And then we're on to our last one. Let's get some health replenished. Okay, unfortunately we didn't do it in time for those two. Okay, but we still made it. All right. Looking pretty good. There's far less ranks than the average gameria. That's good to know. Well, it's good to know that we're doing good. Okay. Okay, so still like not a lot of... Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to look. Let's do this one. Wait, hold on. You know, we kind of have some of these rocky ones that we can probably do. And, probably one of these ones, okay. Probably need to start doing the other one soon. Do a steel shield. Okay, there we go. Got the pike here. Let's do the crystal one. And let's do the shield real quick. Shields are easy. Well, you do it right, of course. Ooh, got the harsh one. So that's what that was for. Okay. Okay, let me just get the order of this one real quick. Okay. You know what? Sure, let's do a round shield. I think we could make some use of that one. Then we got a mace, of course. Okay. Do a crystal one, sure. All right. Very nice. And then this one has like a lot of parts. Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure I'm not overdoing this one. Yeah. Oh, gonna catch up here. And just finish my pike real quick. Okay, let me just pour this one out. Okay, I think we finally use this one for the last mace. Okay, that wasn't the best, but we're fine. Oh, wait. We got this one here. Alright. I think the good thing is that the order doesn't really matter, I don't think. Because all they want is the weapon type. Oh, of course I did. I have a bad feeling. All right. There we go. Then we got the last mace here. I know I cracked it a little bit, but we're fine. Okay. There we go. Oh, there's 150? Oh, man. I'll probably stop at this one because we're getting close to like 3 hours. And we got through quite a bit in the game, so that's good. I don't want this live stream to be too long. For both you and for me. Because I also got other stuff to do. Let's replenish our health a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now, I think one of our soldiers may die in a little bit here. Oh no, we actually still got all of them. The last mace one's like barely hanging on. That's good. Nice. Okay. So, trying to figure out if I should stop here, because we kind of been doing a lot. What do you guys think? Because we're almost at 3 hours. And you know what? Hold on. Let me look at some of these. See what we have here. Also, guys, I really thank you so much for the support so far. Not sure if I should keep on going or I should. This would be like a good stopping point. I stayed at level 20. What level are we on? Hold on, let me check. Let me pause. What level are we on? 19. Okay, you know what? I think 20 is a good stopping point. So this might cause us to do like maybe like 1 or 2 more days. Yeah, so I think it's level 20. But I don't want to be going too long. Where's some of the other? Let's do this one. And then maybe like a water one. If I can find one, like this one. There we go. Finally got something. Okay, this one wants a shield. Let's do a pointy shield again. Let's do a steel one. Okay. There we go. Got another person here. Wants a sword. And I think let's try to speed this one up a little bit. Oh, whoops! Hold on. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Sorry about that, guys. That tends to happen whenever I click outside the game window. It'll do that. There we go. And I think hopefully I didn't. Okay, good. I still have time. Let's do a crystal. Oh wait, we got a new one. Got another shield. Okay. Very nice. Just make sure. Okay, we're still good. We can finish the sword. Oh wait, no, wrong one. We want to do this one. Okay. Then we got this one. Okay. Then we can do this one. We got the bow here. It's been a while since we did the bow. Steel winged bow. Okay. Okay, so pike first. Okay, so it looks like something might be a little bit crooked. Oh my god. No, it's fine. The eagles still perform well. Yeah, I kind of did bad on that one. Alright. Not too bad. And this one, oh yeah, almost already done. Okay. And let's do this one. Okay. Okay. Good to know, guardcologist. I wasn't sure what you meant by that first. Okay. Now I feel like we've been doing that already. Like we need to do it twice before we rank or level up. But I don't think that's I think we already dealt with that. Because it's not like we've been ranking up after every single day. You know, there are some days we do maybe another one before we get to that point. But we should have enough to do this one. There we go. Okay. Oh, almost forgot about that one. There we go. Gives a fireball now. Oh, almost forgot. Oh, kind of been leaving some of it behind. And then now is a good time to replenish our health before we get smacked into oblivion like that. But I don't think this guy's a match for us. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I think this might be a good stopping point because we think we got to level 20, right? Nice, and then we're exactly at 3 hours. 3 hours and 50 seconds. So I think this might be a good stopping point. Especially since we got all types of swords, so that's a major achievement. Okay. So I think, just gonna skip this now. I think this might be a good stopping point. So level 20, I think somewhere you guys said that, yeah, we got a lot of badges already, like 31 out of 80, doing pretty good on badges. Okay, so yeah, and Final Sword unlocked 3 hours and 1 minute, and then I think rank 20 is like a good one, and it's like 150. So yeah, my no weapons broken. Yeah, you've been doing pretty good there. So just want to say my thoughts. It's pretty good. I mean, it is different than the game areas. There are some similarities, but you do have more freedom. There is a little bit more strategy involved with this game than the game areas. But I think I'm gonna stop it right here. Just take a break from this. I plan to get all badges. It kind of depends. Like, what do we have? 3 different weapon designs. I think some of these we might be able to pull off. I'm not sure there's like any badges. It's like, hopefully there's not like any perfect days. Like this one, this might be a bit hard to do, the spectator one. Although I think we might be able to do it. We just might lose battles though. And then I think if I'm really dedicated, we can probably do it. This might be a little bit hard. I guess we'll see. So, we're gonna stop it right here. We should be able to continue this tomorrow. Hopefully, get through some more levels. But thank you guys so much. Great to be back, doing something a little bit more unexpected, something outside of the game areas. And as always, I'll see you